Dude, I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now. And I wish I could explain that further, but honestly, I don't think it needs further explaining. And but you know what? We're in it. We're in the podcast now. We're in episode 3. It's begun. So that means we're on a nonstop train. And I don't know where this is going, but I do know that I will not rest. I will not break until this podcast is finished because I have priorities, okay? It's not like I can't, but to be honest, it creates some sort of urgency, some sort of extra layer, like the chi, my energy is just building or curdling, I don't know, but something's building, something's there. Something is powerful on the inside here, okay? And I feel that, and I think it just gives us an extra layer, it just builds to the dynamic of what's going to happen here. This isn't your regular podcast where I just sit back and make some random jokes or like anybody else. There's a certain sense of danger that has presented itself today. Truth be told, I didn't know how bad I had to use the little boys' room until I turned on the mic. But I'm committed. I'm that guy. Okay? When I get in it, I don't stop. I won't take a break. I'm going to get to the finish line, and that's how we're going to get there. But let me tell you, I don't really need to tell you, it's not like you've never had a spot in your life where you had to go to the bathroom. So freaking bad. Think back, pause for a moment, think back. Think back to a moment in your life where you had to go to the bathroom. So freaking bad. Like nothing else in the world mattered at all. Like the only thing you can really focus on is using the bathroom. And then put yourself here in my shoes and remember that feeling because you've had that feeling. And now we can relate. Now we can be in this journey together. I'll tell you what, my worst time that I had to go to the bathroom was one of my first, I took an acting class. And I don't know what happened, but I got there, and all of a sudden my stomach was turning, and everything was moving in all the wrong places. When you just get there, it's nothing you did wrong. It's nobody's fault, but all of a sudden things are just shifting out of place like some sort of jigsaw puzzle. But they're all left-handed pieces, and you get worried. But you're like, I can do this. How many times have you had a bad stomach bug or something floating around in you and you powered through? Many times. I could do this. So we start going through these exercises, and it's making noises at this point. My stomach is giving out verbal cues that it is unhappy with the way it's been treated. And I don't know if anybody else can hear this, but I know, everyone should be able to hear it. If not in the room, then all down the halls. So we're doing these breathing exercises, which is not helping it. And sometimes in those acting classes, you get uncomfortable in the first place. It could give you a little butterfly. You're like, oh, this is new, because that's the whole point, is to kind of get you uncomfortable. And I wasn't having it, but I was gonna power through, and I was doing good, and we get so close, and we do this little exercise where you lay down. We lay down on our back and we close our eyes, and she starts taking us on this weird little word journey. She's like, just imagine you're climbing up the mountain, the wind's blowing. You can feel it. You see the sunrise, the ocean over top. The glass bottle rolls its way down the hill. As you uncork it, a small note is wrapped up. You untie the knot, unfold it. And it's kind of one of those things. And I don't know if you've ever done one of those, but it's really weird. And you're like, am I following along? Am I following along in this path right? But so these people are laying around me right next to me. And it's, and again, my stomach is loud, okay? Like some sort of, like you put me out by a parade the fire trucks are going, you hear, boy, I want to go, boy. That's my stomach talking to me, and I started getting scared because I didn't know if I was going to be able to control what was about to happen here. And people are laying right by me, right by my legs, and that's a dirty dance. It's not something you want to be playing up with fate, because I didn't know what fate had in store for me. But anyways, so I'm just laying here. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And she's like, what colors do you see? And what's on the note? What's on the stuff? And I'm like, brown. I don't know, just darkness. I am on the edge of pain and misery, and I'm feeling that right now. I feel like I'm about to start sweating. Like I'm reliving this right now. Kind of because I'm in the same situation, and I was so I usually we'd have like a little talk up, like we're like, oh, so how did you feel about the thing? I was like, good, and I just got my backpack and I booked it out. Dude, I ran so fast and got to that place because I needed that. You know, I'm trying to explain something you already know. You know this feeling, and I know it right now. But you know, I don't mean to be too graphic, but I got to my holy place, and once the floodgates were open, I kind of just let God take over and said, "Take me away. You know, your will be done, whatever happens here." But safe to say, I made it out. And I don't know if I've ever been the same since. All right, let's get into the show. Come on with it. Goodness gracious, sweet pickle pie. That song just, you know, it's past 10 p.m. right now, and I should be winding down, should be getting a little tired, but darn, if that song doesn't wake something up inside of me, boy. Oh, I can't believe it. Something about it. And man, I pray you guys can find a song like that. They could wake you up, stir something so deep inside of you that you feel alive once again, no matter how tired you are. And no, I'm not 82. I shouldn't be getting tired around, you know, just right when the sun goes down. But I don't know if I've talked about this in the podcast already, but my sleep schedule has been so tremendously out of sync with the rest of the world that I've been trying some smooth moves. I've been trying to sweet talk my sleep schedule into you know, being better, being more well suited, because I keep hold on, let me breathe. I keep being so far out of it, you know, waking up too late or feeling bad, and dude, sleeping in during the fall, man, it's just, for some reason that's heartbreaking to me. Like I'm missing out on something. So I've been up trying to kind of ride the wave, you know, like that graceful stallion circling the, you know, them slumber sleep waves. And I stayed up all night last night or today. I'm twisted out, you know. It's like a board game of Twister where my mind is like, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Yes, I know that. I'm doing the podcast. Sorry. You know what else is happening is because like I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's that sense of urgency. It's kind of just, you know, there's this layer of feeling and, you know, whatever. But anyways, I'm really trying to correct that, and it's something that I'm hoping I can accomplish in the next day or two. I'm gonna have to fall asleep. But here's the other problem: is I could be so tired. I stayed up all night. It's late, and I could be so tired, just desperate for sleep. But if I didn't have enough fun in the day, or if I didn't do something great, like another way could be like I could have worked all day long. I could like complete lay down, bones dry, exhausted, ready to pass out, and my mind is just like, no, like, we did not have enough fun today. Get up, boy, get up. It's like Mickey in Rocky 5 when he's in that street fight. Get up, you son of a gun! I didn't hear no bell. 'Cause Mickey loves you. And I'm like, and I get back up and I start watching, some sick cat videos or something on the YouTube. Doing whatever I want to do. The thing is, I have a hard time sleeping. Maybe I'm insomniac. That's the word. I'm an insomniac because I have a bad time sleeping. I win those awards, those insomniac accolades, because I can't do it. And I don't know what my problem is, but I'm trying to fix it. And maybe part of it is my bad eating. But like I said, I'm working on that too. I've been doing really great with it. Cutting out the sugars, feeling good. Here's another thing. Here's another one of my problems is with my eating. I've been doing some deep inner soul searching. And my thing with eating is I have such a hard time starting. Because it can't be in the middle of the week. If I just can't just be like a Thursday, like, all right, I'm gonna start eating healthy now. It's like, no, but like the weekend's right here. Let's just start on a Monday, and that Monday could be like, mid like July 25th or something like that. And you're like, well, next Monday is gonna be, August 1st. So it's like a Monday and an August 1st. But August 1st, that's someone's birthday. So I got to go to the next one. And there's always some other thing. It's got to, like the perfect storm, it's got to be a Monday. It's got to be the first of a month, preferably the first of the year. No holidays, no birthdays, and just no special treatment, no good deals. There can't be like any good coupons at the store. And even then it's hard. Because I associate food with happiness. And that doesn't mean I rely on food for happiness necessarily. Food is it's like that little extra gravy. I could be having a great moment. Everything could be perfect. But it's like, man, if we get some snacks, you throw a couple Kit Kats out here, let me break off a little piece of them chocolate railroad tracks. And let's just get this party going even hotter than before. But yeah, I will admit that sometimes I've been down. A pick me up. You go grab a couple bags of chips. You go grab a little snack attack, and attack those sad feelings real nicely. But it happens even in the good times, even the good. It's like, so it's such a weird thing where I'm like, if I'm sad, I want a snack. And if I'm angry, I'm like, I should cool down with a snack. Am I scared? Oh, dude, what's going to make me feel safe? Some baked Lays. And if I'm happy, I'm like, dude, this is time for celebration. Let's go get some snacks. And my mind is just really trying to break me down. My mind's really trying to get, we're trying to hit quadruple digits or something. I don't know what the goal is. But it wants it all the time. It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop eating junk food. It's an addiction. Let me tell you what. So I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying to get out of that flow, okay? Because the flow is too good. Too good flow. I need to just stop celebrating so much. Stop being so happy. Maybe I just gotta live a little bit more gray in my life, Tasting too many rainbows like them Skittles bags. I gotta just let go though. I gotta high emotions require high calories for me. And, that's just me. Oh, man, I'm shuffling around. This bathroom kick is getting to me good right now. What else is going on with me? Let's distract ourselves just a little bit and try not to talk too fast. The sense of urgency cannot overcome the quality and content of this show. It might be a contributing factor of what makes it so great, but it shall never overcome. What else is going on? I mentioned in the first episode that I went to the beach and I got bad sunburn. I'm still dealing with this. My skin is still peeling from how bad the sunburn was. That was a month ago. You know, like I was so happy that last night before you start glowing red like a lobster, you're like, oh shoot, I got some good tan, some good color. I'm feeling good and confident and happy about myself. And you get burnt, and it sucks and it's painful and like I said, it's horrible. But you're like, at least I'm suffering for a worthy cause, right? For that glorious, like I'm trying to come out of here like some little butterscotch candies, that lovely shade of caramel. And all of a sudden it starts peeling, and I'm losing the layers of the tan that I just suffered for. So it's like I was just swimming around in the devil's crock pot for nothing, and now I'm whiter. I feel like I'm whiter than when I went to the beach. It's like, where'd you go on vacation to? The Arctic Circle? Like I'm coming back, like, check, I got this good tan. And you're like, dude, where were you? Like, whose beach house were you at? Santa's? Because you're looking like you're spending a little bit too much time up at the North Pole. And man, it's heartbreaking. Because there's nothing wrong with being too white. But when you earn something, when the world says that it should be mine, and I earned that, I feel like I earned that. And it's heartbreaking. And it makes me want to have a snack, quite frankly. Quite honestly, I feel like I deserve that. Because if I can't look like the candies, then I might as well consume them. Come on, man. Anyways, that's what's going on with me. I'm just slowly watching my beautiful colors and shades just slip away from me. Like I said, I guess I need to have a little bit less color, and that will keep me away from the snacks. So it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle I'm in right here. But but we keep moving forward. You feel me? We keep moving forward. So I'm not gonna break. Okay? Stand strong. There's a certain power in saying no. Okay? And I know you feel that. It shakes you to your core just a little bit. Not a lot, okay? Not a lot. But enough to make you go, ooh, I feel that. You feel that? Do you feel that shiver down your spine? It's that no. There's something about it. There's some little bit of power, some little flare of, that's like that. It's saying no is, in certain situations, it's kind of like that ultimate sunglasses move. Like, what's that one detective show where you put on, like they drop some sort of pun, like some guy gets run over by a fridge and he's like, looks like this trail is run cold. He puts on his glasses and goes, ow! Whoosh. That's kind of what no feels like sometimes. It depending where it's at. Like, someone's getting a pizza, right? And the delivery dude's like, sir, you want your receipt with this? And the guy shakes his head, nah. And you're like, what? Everyone puts their hands on their face like we can't believe it. This guy that's one bad mother dog, right? He doesn't even care how much the pizza was. It doesn't matter. It's like, sir, do you want to know how much you just spent on this? Nah, I don't care one bit, man. And then I'm just like, why is he talking like that? Is that part of it? But this guy's so cool, and something about that. Maybe it's just me, but something about that. I'm just like, ooh, dang, this is some sort of weird little power. I don't mean to just say, no, like someone's like, Sonny, would you help me cross the street? And you're like, no. And you're just like, wow, putting on your sunglasses. That's not what I mean. I just mean, there's certain little things like practicing restraint, like not letting yourself go to the bathroom. I guess that, I'm not saying that's cool, But, that's a little something. We're all looking for a little spice, a little variety in our life. What's cooler? I'm not saying we should just not go to the bathroom anymore. But what's cooler than shaking things up a little bit? And I don't know, something about saying no sometimes. So I tried to do that. I try to be cool sometimes. And the guy's like, do you want your receipt with that? I'm like, yeah, give it to me. And because I want to know how much I just spent here. I'm not that guy yet. That takes a certain. I'd like to think I'm okay. Pretty. I don't know if I'm cool, but I'm a little chilly. I'm trying to get to that point, but I can't. I'm not that guy yet. I need the receipt. I need to see how much I just spent on this thing. I've tried though. I really have. One time it backfired, and it was like, because I thought he was going to be talking about the receipts. And he's like, sir. So I got all these groceries, and I don't even know why the dude asked this in the first place. But, so I think he's about to talk to the receipt. I'm like, I'm going to say no. I'm going to be that bad mother dog right now. Prepare to put my son, go, wow, you're not ready for this. So I'm preparing. I'm getting my stance, firm. Inhale. Make sure I deliver my lines perfectly. And ready for him to ask me if he wants the receipts. But he's like, sir, do you want this in a bag? And do you want all these things in a bag, these groceries? And I'm like, nah. I'm like, wait a second. And I can't go back now. I can't turn around. I don't know why he asked this in the first place. He totally threw me off. But I don't know why he asked that in the first place, but I can't go back. I'm trying to look cool. Imagine you can't be that guy. I can't be the guy who also and then you want my receipt afterwards. They're like, nah, no, I don't want to see it. Like, do you want your receipt? Yeah, I guess, because I'm so shaken up because I'm now carrying all this crap that I just ordered without a bag. So I'm hugging these things like I just won the lottery on Lay's and Cheez-Its. Like I'm an Avenger, but my only superpower is carrying way too many things. And I was like, crap. And I'm, how dumb do you look carrying these things? And there's just grocery carts and bags, and I got to commit to it now. And it's one of my dumber moments because I don't know, something about it. I was like, I want to be that guy. I want to have that moment. So I was like, wow. But instead I was like, and I put on some 5-year-old, little flower glasses you get from the gas station. Didn't look cool at all. One of the frames were busted. So it's just like, he's like, do you want your bags to that? I'm like, no, wait. And down she goes. Pride, coolness, gone. So, yeah, that's my story. So there's one thing you could learn. If you're going to say no, use it at the right times. All right. Like I said, there's certain times, certain situations. That's the moral of the story. There are certain situations in which you want to say no. Sometimes you want to say yes. Someone comes up and he's like, dude, I got too many popsicles and I accidentally told the dude I didn't want any bags and I can't get these over in time. Do you want some? These are going to melt. That's when you say yes. That's not a time that you want to say no. Oh man, I can't breathe. I don't know if that's a product of me talking too fast or me having to go to the restroom or a combination of both. Like I said, there's a certain urgency. If I was a normal person and I was talking a little bit more relaxed, this would be a 40-minute podcast. But we're about 25 minutes strong. I'll tell you another thing with doing a solo podcast. There's, like I said, there's not a lot of bouncing off to do, but there's a lot of rambling, and I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to be doing it, but I'm just going to be unapologetically free as a bird and just be me, do whatever I want to do. But I will say there's only so much time that you can try and craft in the middle of breaths. Jeez, I'm going to be like an Olympic swimmer by the time I'm done, through 10 episodes of this. There's only so much time that you can kind of craft jokes in your next thought. Like, how do you string together to the next platform while you're still trying to continue one, while also trying to figure out jokes? Because typically I try to be what I call a joke shark, right? I'm just in the waters lurking. You don't know where I'm gonna be. It's that H2O no. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't just say that. But I did. But you can only hit those little shark attacks, those comedy riptides so often. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay for ourselves, don't you think? It's only third episode, and we're rambling and scrambling these little comedy eggs, okay? But it's interesting. It's interesting for sure, and it's a learning experience. We're going to continue to grow, and maybe I will just have like an Olympic breath. Maybe I'll start competing because I don't feel like I breathe often, you know? I'm just so so I don't even remember breathing at any point. There it is. That's the one. So we've got about 25 more minutes after that breath. So anyways, in conclusion, this is interesting. I'm having a lot of fun. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, there's a lot of urgency going on right now. I'm having a lot of fun. Episode 3, this is Over the Fence, and I'm feeling it. Podcasting, comedy, whatever we're doing. I don't know what we're doing, but we're just riding this weird kind of tunnel of insanity that I call my brain. Okay, whatever it is, but you're along for the ride and you're enjoying it. I think. I can't hear you. This isn't a two-way conversation, but thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. Thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you in episode 4. Peace. I'm out.